All right, so in the last video, all my friends were asking, why don't you talk in your videos? Why don't you explain what you're doing? So today, y'all get to see my stupid face. But what I'm gonna try to get done today is gotta get my stamp into this, get everything trued up and straightened. Then we're gonna do some normalizing cycles. So what that is you're gonna heat it up to non-magnetic and let the steel cool back down to room temperature. We'll do about 3 cycles of that. What that is when you're forging, it introduces a lot of stress to the steel, and normalizing it reduces that stress. It's going to allow the grain size of the steel to kind of become more of a uniform shape and realign and everything, and that'll give you a lot stronger blade, be a lot less likely to snap while you're using it. It just makes a better end product. And it's a simple step, so why not do it? But after that, maybe get some rough grinds done, drill some holes, get a handle rough shaped, and finish the heat quench and temper, and we'll go from there, see what all we can get done. So we want this to slowly come back down on its own, no fan blowing on it, just have it cool and still air. So I usually cool it back down till the magnet will stick to it. Put it back in. I could do this for 3 cycles. See, right now the magnet's not sticking to it. Holes drilled for our pins. We'll do 6 pins in this one. And then use copper pin slot and black canvas muffler. I think that looked pretty good. Don't really got to be too precise here. Do what looks best, most appealing to the eye. You can if you want to, but I never have with this part anyways. Alright, let's drill the holes. Alright, so we're going to go in with 1/8 inch pin stock. This drill bit is a size 30, slightly larger than 1/8 inch. And that's going to allow the 1/8 inch pin stock to slide through the handle and the steel a lot easier and makes assembly much less of a headache. holes drilled for the pins. Now what I'm going to do, going to hollow grind each side of this. And what that's going to do, it's going to do a few things. It's going to make straightening this part a lot easier, because you won't have to worry about all this. You just have to worry about getting the outside flat and making the handle sit flush on that. It's also going to reduce weight a little bit in the handle, and it's going to create somewhere for the epoxy to go once we do glue it up. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we got everything flattened, got our hollow ground in there. And let's get the knife about where we want it. Got my blocks taped together. You can just drill straight through. Well, this is the point in the build where I realized that I forgot once again to record in landscape mode. So used to recording for Instagram. But anyways, got the handle rough shaped, the holes for the pins drilled, everything's trued up, straightened, flattened. So next, I'm gonna do some rough grinding on the bevels. Then we're gonna start the heat treat process. Now with the heat treat on this is 80 CRV2. You're gonna heat it up to 1450 to just below 1500. It requires a soak time. Since I forged this so thin, we're gonna do just a 5-minute soak. Quench it in AAA quenching oil. Then we're gonna do two 2-hour cycles of temper in the oven at 400 degrees, and that should bring us right around 60 to 61 rock grill hardness. So let's go ahead and get started on that. So ideally you want a furnace to get your temperatures exactly where you want it, but I've used temp probes in this before, which have since broke, but I've done enough knives to know that right here where the fire is barely going, just right on the verge of going out, puts me in that 1450 to 1500 degree mark. So, and I stick it in this pipe so that it keeps the knife one uniform temperature. Otherwise, it just have the flame blowing directly on the knife, and then it have a hot spot, and just it doesn't make good for a good quench, for a good heat treat. So we stick it in this pipe, keep it one uniform temperature. We're gonna let this come up to temp, and once it's up to temp, we'll stop the timer, let it sit for 5 minutes, and then we'll quench it. We're at the end of our 5 minutes. And I left a good bit of meat on here when I ground, so hopefully, even though I forged it pretty thin, there's no warping. Hear any cracking, so that's good. Looks pretty straight. Yeah, I think we're good. And there we have it. Hardened knife. Let me check that a file just skates across it. You can hear it's not digging in, it just skates across. All right, well, that's probably all I'm getting done today. So yeah, got it quenched. Gonna do temper cycles, and next video I will work on getting it finished ground, finish up the handle work. I'll show how I've been blackening the knives. It's a rust bluing, similar to how they do, well, it's how they rust blue guns, but I really like the finish that it puts on them. And then I'll maybe I'll stone wash it. We'll see how it looks after I blacken it. Then do a sheath. So I'll have to figure out if I want to do Kydex or leather. Leaning towards Kydex, but we'll see. But we'll figure all that out in the next video. Thanks for watching. By the way, do y'all like this angle? I like this angle. I don't know why. Let me know what you think.